Prime Minister Philip J. Pierre, in his $1.842 billion maiden budget, focused on fair pay for government workers. Pierre pointed to retirement benefits and other key employee benefits and compensation that will be financially favorable to workers as integral to his policy agenda.
A sum of $108.55 million has been allocated to retirement benefits, of which $14.15 million is in respect of employee contributions to National Insurance Corporation. Overall employee compensation is programmed to increase by 11.88% relative to the outturn for the current financial year. The allocated amounts also makes provision for in-year promotions and other salary and wage allowances. Public servants will be pleased to note that the government will keep the promise made by the former administration and pay the increase in salaries at the end of April 2023.
Prime Minister Pierre points to an advancement in revenue collection during the end of 2021 as a welcomed boost for the government's coffers.
On the revenue front, there was an improvement in domestic revenue performance during the 11th month period of the current fiscal year, surpassing the outcome for the entire 2020-21 fiscal year by 45.48 million or 5.2%. Based on this development, domestic revenue is expected to generate a surplus of 23.44 million, equivalent to 2.3% over the approved target of 1 billion.
Despite fiscal challenges, the finance minister is optimistic that his maiden budget as Prime Minister of St. Lucia will put the island's economy back on track.
This proposal has the following objectives: support government's agenda of economic transformation, job creation, particularly among the youth, accelerated economic recovery and growth, and reduction of poverty and increased wealth creation. I am aware that the island is acutely vulnerable to external shocks and natural disasters and the effects of the COVID pandemic. It is against this background that I propose to spend a total of $1.842 billion, the largest budget in St. Lucia's history.
The colossal budget aims to address a multiplicity of shocks, including black swan events like the ongoing pandemic, inflation, geopolitical strife, and economic insecurity. Pierre, a progressive who is known as a fiscal hawk, has placed emphasis on prudent fiscal management during his first 8 months in office, a practice policymakers say was followed while putting the finishing touches on his maiden budget. Solange Alfred, HTS News Force.